Hey guys, this is Punisher from Don't Revive Me Bro and Operation Supply Drop, and I wanted to talk about some good news that's come out with Hardline, namely the patch that they have talked about being released on the 28th of this month, which is next week, coming up real quick. Also, wanted to talk about rumors about a CTE for Hardline, but first let me give you a setup on the gameplay here. I am playing Blood Money on Bank Job. This is a 64 player server. I think at the time I got in here it was about 27, 28 people. But anyway, playing as a criminal with the M416 with the flare scope. You can see there the incendiary or the Molotov. And anyway, playing as a baddie criminal, and we're trying to get the money to our vault. So anyway, back to the topics at hand, and that is the patch. Okay, Dirty Death Dog Thaddeus, they released the information about the patch, at least the date that it was going to come out, and that is the 28th of this month. And I think it's much needed. I think a lot of people have been frustrated with the game since the game has come out. I'm frustrated with certain things with it, but my frustration is nowhere near the level that many people have shown. Many people have just basically quit the game and, you know, are either waiting for the patch or they just, you know, plain uninstalled it. Now, that matter, you know, I'm not as, you know, pushy about the patch as a lot of people are. But needless to say, there is some much needed things that I feel are necessary to get the game to run a little smoother, namely, you know, a lot of the netcode hit detection issues. As you can see throughout the video, you know, catching some hit detection things around curve. Matter of fact, I think one of them's coming up right here as I get shot after I'm already through the doorway. But anyway, glad to hear that they finally got the patch out. Some of the information about what's going to be on the patch has been included. Much of the stuff that he's been talking about now for the last 2 or 3 weeks. The good thing, though, is there is still stuff that he has not talked about that will be released on the patch. So I'm hoping that we can see some of the tweaks that have been made on the CTE and BF4 and the retail version of BF4 for that matter included in this patch. Now, I haven't seen any confirmation. I have asked if some of those will be included in this patch. Only time will tell. We'll find out when they release the full patch notes. I imagine that we'll probably see the full patch notes the day of release, or I'm hoping even maybe a day or two before. I'm sure that more people will cover that once the patch notes actually come out. But in any case, we do know some of the gameplay specific tweaks, some of the major tweaks they're doing, namely like the K10 nerf, and then the buff on some other guns, you know, that kind of stuff. But it is good to know that they are coming out with the patch. I wouldn't say finally. You know, it's been, you know, 5 weeks, I think, since the game's been out. A lot of people are anxious, over anxious in some instances, to have the patch out. But like I said, he did put the information out. Finally, they have released a date, and it's good to hear that they're going to go ahead and get this out next week. And the last thing I wanted to talk about real quick is saw on Reddit, and this is rumor. I'm just strictly saying that. I don't have any official confirmation of this. The only thing that I saw was on Reddit, and you know how Reddit can be. So anyway, somebody made a thread that CTE for Battlefield Hardline is out, or at least that they're setting up for it, and you can register it. Somebody was saying it was leaked, blah blah blah. They posted a link onto Reddit. I've clicked on the link. The link doesn't take me to a CTE battle log. It just takes you to a normal Hardline battle log. So I don't know if this is somebody trolling, if, you know, it was legitimate and Hardline or the guys at Visceral EA saw that they accidentally let this out and they fixed it since then, or what. But there is a possibility that Hardline will get a CTE. Now, I know a lot of people have said, why in the world are they doing that? They, you know, they have Battlefield 4 where they can test a lot of the same kind of networking kind of stuff. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why they're coming out with a CT. It's a great question. I know that right now there is a lot of worry about the longevity of the game, because it just doesn't seem like a lot of people's playing it. I think there's about 2,000 or 3,000 from the PC community that's played it in the last 24 hours, which, as much as I hate to say it, does not sound good for the longevity of the game. I'm hoping there's some things that are going to happen in the future that will spur some excitement with the game again and pull some of the PC community back. I think right now a lot of people are concentrating on GTA 5, but maybe the CTE will help out, get some of these things fixed that a lot of people are concerned about. We'll see. But anyway, so that rumor's there. Hopefully we'll hear a little bit more about that here in the near future. Alright guys, that's really what I want to talk about. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know it's going to be raining here in Southern Virginia, and I had a lot of plans to do some barbecuing, and if I can get it squeezed in between the rain showers, hopefully I will this weekend. I also will let you know I do have a setup video for my rig that's coming out. Probably working on that tomorrow, and it should hopefully have that out on Sunday. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Please visit don'trevivemebro.com and sign up for our 8-bit salute to support Operation Supply Drop. We'd appreciate it. Stay tuned in, and we'll get some information out at a later date. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.